Okay, hey guys, DZ here, and I haven't done a deck profile in a while. I haven't uploaded a video in a couple weeks, but this is what I have been playing with is Elemental Dragons, or Suppressor Dragons as they're called. I really like this deck. I think it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I think one of the problems is that they have the smaller dragons. I'll say that the smaller dragons are not technically released in Tachyon Galaxy. So if they were released as OCG imports, that'd be pretty cool. But otherwise, the Elemental Dragons themselves are going to be pretty splashable. But a deck by itself will not be good until the smaller versions come out. So anyway, I'm not going to really go into the combos of the deck too much. I'm just going to go over my build so you guys can get a pretty good deck list. I think I've lost one duel with this, and I've been playing like against good stuff like Atlanteans and Mono Mermails and Windups. I guess they're pretty good. Macro Rabbit, which doesn't really hurt the deck at all, and Ophion, Evil Swarm, Evil Swarm. Yeah, got to side heavy against Evil Swarm because that's gonna be really annoying. So anyway, I'm playing 3 Blaster. Kind of my favorite. It's the strongest of the 4 Elemental Dragons on its own, at least. And I'm playing 1 Burner because space reasons. I can only play 1 of this guy. And really, like, if you play this deck, you'll realize you go through your deck really fast. And it's not, you don't necessarily have to OTK, but you just set up really good fields. As my 5th fire type, I'm playing a Flamvel Guard. This is really good because it's a fire, so you can activate several blasters effects like the discarding to destroy. You can also search it out with blaster, and it's level 1 tuner. And seeing if you play this deck, the only normal summons you'll pretty much ever make are either Flamvel Guard or Light and Darkness Dragon. So you're definitely not short of normal summons, and so you definitely can always get this out, and it's pretty good for making some level 8 synchros. So for the water guys, I'm playing 3 Tidal, because you really need 3 of all the Elemental Dragons, as you'll find out, because you do go through really fast. I'm playing just 2 Stream, because as far as younger versions go, this is the second best standalone one, because God forbid you actually need to summon something. This is 1600 by 2000, so that's pretty good, and it's basically it. Like, I guess you can technically run any ratio of younger dragons, but I prefer this one because I run 2 of the best ones you'd want to like normal summon if you ever came down to that. I play 3 Redox because I am playing 3 of all the Elemental Dragons. You really need 3, otherwise you will burn through them way too fast. I'm playing 2 Reacting because this is probably like the best younger version, 1800 beater basically, but like I said, you're really not going to be normal summoning these too much, but it's still good to have it too. Playing the ugliest dragon at 3 Tempest. Pretty much the weakest. I mean, Redax has a low attack but has a 3k defense, which is pretty awesome. But I mean, you can't just play 3 of the Elemental Dragons, not the last one. And then I'm playing 1 of the younger version, Lightning. Yeah, if you don't really know what these do, I suggest going through all of them and reading them. It takes a while to get like how to go through plays, but once you figure out how to play a deck, you're near unstoppable. So I'm playing 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You know, it's a good card. It's not the best. It's kind of awkward because you really don't always need like this power, but I mean it's good to have, and you can banish it with Eclipse Wyvern. Our other Eclipse Wyvern target is Light and Darkness Dragon. This card's really good because you can make this card without going minus at all, which is really good. When you can make Lad backed by 5 cards in hand, it's pretty scary. The best way to get this is Eclipse Wyvern. Wyvern is really good because you can discard it with your smaller dragons, and then you can banish it with your bigger dragons. You can also discard it with stuff like DDR, which is really cool. And I think I've set this card once, so I guess I have normal summon / set it. And lastly, I'm playing 1 Gorz. You will draw a bunch of cards. You probably get this really early on, and it's good to have as backup. Even though your main XYZ, it'll be kind of tough to get around. As you can see, is not playing much defense in this deck. 3 Super Rejuvenation. This is the best spell card in the deck easily. You can go plus so much off this. I find it often that it sometimes becomes cloggy, but like you really want it because like if you activate it once, you're automatically gonna draw 2 if you discard any of the younger dragons because it counts for each discard. So you just and seeing the younger dragons are really good on their own, and Super Rejuvenation just makes things go way too plus, and it's really good. So gotta play 3. Next, we're playing 7-star sword. If you don't like, because 7-star sword, while it may seem like an even trade-off, you actually +1 off of it if you banish one of your elemental dragons, because you get their search effect too, which is really cool. So opening with 7-star sword, a younger dragon, and any other dragon type is a automatic +1 that will put you in a pretty good position. Gold Sarcophagus is really good because you can banish any of the elemental dragons and add a younger version and do whatever. So gotta play 3. Usually you won't be waiting the 2 turns. I have found myself a few times if I open with 2 younger dragons, I will Gold Sarc for a Super Rejuvenation because I want to go as plus as possible. 2 DDR because you're gonna banish a lot of stuff, and you can also discard stuff for Super Rejuvenation, which is really cool. Playing Heavy Storm for obvious reasons, Dark Hole for similar reasons, and Monster Reborn for more similar reasons. Foolish Burial can put that last elemental dragon you need in the graveyard. It can also put mainly Eclipse Wyvern in the graveyard for an automatic banish of Lad. Lad is pretty much your main target with Eclipse Wyvern. And our one trap is Return from a Different Dimension, which is kind of your OTK card. I think I've only used this card like twice, because I mean it's only 1 in this deck, but you will draw a bunch of cards. So this is modeled after an OCG version that recently topped. So if you know that. For the side deck, we have 3 Dual Lockboard because by the time this deck comes out, Prophecy will be a main issue, and I don't want to deal with Prophecy. 3 Kamachachi or whatever. This is to deal with Ophion. The only thing that can save Ophion from this is Forbidden Dress. You can't like Veil this crap, so you can do this, and they'd have to do Forbidden Dress. Like, it really wouldn't matter because unless I activated Forbidden Dress before they attack this, you could just do this because Forbidden Dress, if you already targeted the monster, they can't Forbidden Dress it and save it. Although, look up Forbidden Dress real quick. I think I'm wrong here. Not on that ruling, but on the fact that I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so it can't be destroyed. So Forbidden Dress would save it, but that is the only thing the deck. And they usually only play 2. So this is your Ophion, get rid of her. 3 MSTs. Whoops. 3 MSTs just in case people slide Imperial Iron Wallet. Card's going to be really annoying. 1 Transmigration Prophecy. You'll run through your deck really fast. And this is good for returning targets for the younger dragons and other stuff like that. 2 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This is a really good side deck card. It does kind of poop on Prophecies. You can make you can easily meet, well, there's no main deck darks except Gores and Red Eyes. You can really easily meet these targets, and I'll show you how in a second. This is for the Mirror Match and Chaos Dragons, I guess, and Raikou is also for Ophion. So moving on to the extra deck, we have 2 Big Eye, which is, I mean, you make rank 7s like crazy in this deck, and it also is an Eradicator Virus target, so that's pretty cool. Dragossack. This card is kind of your main expertise by playing 3 of them, because you can just detach, and then they have to get rid of the 2 tokens before they get rid of this, and you can pop cards every turn, so why not? The 1 Abyssguile, so you can make it with 2 titles. It has come in handy quite a few times. You only need the 1, because the likelihood of you making more than 1 are pretty slim, but it will come in handy, I promise you that. 2 Guide Dragon for when Dragossack uses the fact to pop something, or Big Eye takes something, you can just Guide Dragon random crap, so why not? Playing a Stardust, because yes, we can make level 8 Synchros in the deck pretty easily, and Stardust is good for protection. Red Dragon Archfiend, because you can Eradicator Epidemic Virus it, which is cool. Crimson Blader for mirror matches / any other matches that will summon big stuff. Scrap Dragon for blowing up crap. Catastor, because it's pretty stable, and you can make it with Guard and one of your level 4 guys. Armor, because you can make it with Guard and a younger version. And 1 Cowboy, just an off chance you make it. That 800 damage does put in work sometimes. So anyway, this is my deck profile. I will be uploading more deck profiles from my other DN decks. If you see on here, this is a new account, so I only have a couple, but I do have some decks I want to show you guys. And I will also be reviewing the Infernity Top 4 deck that recently did well at a regional. I talked to the guy, I wrote an article about it. And I'll link to the article in that video and talk about the deck. I got a lot of insight on it, and I can't wait to go over it. So hopefully you guys enjoy me coming back after a couple weeks, and see you guys later.